We hear much these days about gender identity. The phrase has an almost clinical veneer about it, designed to command assent to a social agenda that allows people to determine for themselves whether they're male or female or even some other option based on personal feelings and inclinations alone. But you might not know that gender, as distinct from biological sex, is a new phenomenon dating back only to the 1970s. And it did not arise from scientific inquiry. It arose from feminist theorizers, mostly in college English departments. The idea here is that while sex is biological, gender is socially constructed. Under this theory, one might be biologically male but choose a female gender. Of course, divorcing gender identity from biological reality leads to all sorts of insanity. In a recent example, the International Olympic Committee ruled that biological men can compete as females at the 2016 Olympics under certain conditions. Does anyone really wonder how that's going to go? Once we buy into this madness, there's really no end to it. If my own conception of myself trumps all and society is forced to play along, why can't I say that I identify as a pilot and demand entrance into a commercial cockpit? Why can't I self-identify as a physician and start making rounds at the local hospital? Try ignoring your actual income and self-identifying as poor to the IRS and see how that works out. The fact is, these sorts of silly games really can't work in the universe God created and rules. God's word determines who we are, not our own word or our own self-concept. If someone jumps out of the Empire State Building self-identifying as a balloon, that's not going to help him terribly much. And playing along is no way for me to love my neighbor, no matter how stridently he demands that I affirm him.